Look at your last 30 days. Be honest. Did your life actually move forward? Or did it just stay busy? Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they avoid what feels boring. The difference between you and the person you admire isn't intelligence. It isn't luck. It's the ability to show up on days that feel empty, to repeat the same simple actions, without applause, without motivation. That's the part no one talks about. And until you face it, your potential stays exactly where it is. Listen closely, because this message is not meant to comfort you, it is meant to wake you up. And if it feels uncomfortable, that is because growth never whispers, it shouts. Somewhere inside you is a version of yourself that is tired of excuses, tired of waiting for the perfect moment, tired of watching days turn into years while potential sits untouched. You were not born average, you were trained to settle. From a young age, the world taught you to play small, to stay quiet, to follow paths designed by people who never dared to chase their own calling. And slowly, without realizing it, you accepted a life that feels safe but empty. You call it patience, but deep down you know it is fear. Fear of failing, fear of being judged, fear of discovering how powerful you really are. Every morning you wake up with the same dreams, and every night you go to sleep having done nothing to honor them. You scroll. You distract yourself. You promise tomorrow will be different, yet tomorrow keeps arriving unchanged. That is not bad luck, that is a decision. Potential does not disappear overnight. It erodes quietly when ignored. It fades each time you choose comfort over discipline, each time you trade effort for excuses, each time you let your environment think for you. The tragedy is not that you lack talent. The tragedy is that you refuse to use it consistently. You want motivation, but what you really need is commitment. Motivation comes and goes, but commitment shows up even when no one is watching. Look at your life honestly. Not the version you explain to others, but the truth you avoid in silence. Are your habits matching your goals? Or are your goals just beautiful lies you tell yourself to feel better? You cannot keep asking for new results while repeating old behaviors. The universe does not reward wishes, it responds to action. You do not rise to the level of your dreams, you fall to the level of your preparation. And right now, preparation is what you keep postponing. You say you are waiting for confidence, but confidence is built after action, not before it. You say you need clarity, but clarity comes when you move, not when you overthink. Understand this clearly. Potential is not something you own, it is something you owe. You owe it to the people who believed in you, and even more to the person you were before the world told you to be realistic. Inside you is energy that demands expression. Discipline that demands structure, and greatness that demands sacrifice. If you do not use it, it will become frustration. If you do not direct it, it will turn into regret. Life will keep testing you until you decide to test yourself. Comfort will cost you everything you want, while discipline will give you everything you deserve. This moment is not here by accident. You are hearing this because part of you is ready to stop wasting what you have been given. You do not need permission, applause, or perfect conditions. You need a decision. Decide to show up. Decide to struggle forward. Decide to outwork your old self. Stop waiting to feel ready. Ready is not a feeling, it is a choice you make when you are tired of staying the same. This is the first step, recognizing the cost of delay and choosing discipline today, because tomorrow rewards those who act now, not those who wait for courage to magically appear and prove yourself through consistent action every single day. At some point in your life, you will realize that no one is coming to save you, and that realization will either break you or build you. The world will not pause because you are confused, tired, or unsure. Time moves forward without mercy, and every second you hesitate, someone else is doing the work you keep postponing. You say you want success, but your daily routine says something else. Dreams do not respond to words. They respond to pressure, consistency, and sacrifice. Until you understand that, you will keep mistaking motion for progress and busyness for purpose. You must accept a hard truth. Talent without discipline is nothing more than wasted promise. The world is full of gifted people living unfulfilled lives because they chose comfort over growth. They waited to feel inspired instead of training themselves to be reliable. Discipline is not punishment, it is direction. It is choosing long-term respect over short-term pleasure. When you avoid discipline, you are not avoiding pain, you are delaying it. The pain of effort lasts hours, but the pain of regret lasts years. and regret is heavier because it whispers every night, reminding you of what you could have been. Stop blaming your past, your parents, your environment, or your circumstances. At some point, responsibility becomes power. The moment you stop making excuses is the moment your life starts changing. You cannot rewrite yesterday, but you can dominate today. You are not behind, you are uncommitted. You are not unlucky, you are unfocused. The energy you spend complaining could be the energy that builds your future, but instead, you leak it into doubt, comparison, and distraction. Discipline means protecting your focus like your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. There will be days when you feel invisible, when effort brings no applause, when progress feels slow and meaningless. Those are the days that define you. Anyone can work when results are immediate, but champions are built in silence. The work you do when no one is watching becomes the strength everyone notices later. You must learn to trust the process even when the process does not reward you instantly. Growth is often happening underground, where you cannot see it, but quitting too early guarantees you will never experience the breakthrough waiting just ahead. Understand this clearly. Your habits are shaping your destiny whether you like it or not. Every small decision is a vote for the person you are becoming. When you choose discipline, you vote for strength. When you choose excuses, you vote for stagnation. Success is not one dramatic moment, it is a series of boring, repetitive actions done with intention. Master the basics, respect the routine, and commit to showing up even when motivation disappears. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. This is the season where you stop negotiating with your potential. Stop asking how long it will take and start asking how badly you want it. The future you desire demands a version of you that is stronger, more focused, and more disciplined than who you are today. Become that person through action. Not tomorrow, not next week, but now. This is the turning point where excuses end and execution begins. And once you choose discipline, your potential finally has a direction and a purpose. Now listen carefully, because this is where everything comes together. And this is where you decide who you are going to be after this moment ends. Life does not change because you watched another motivational video. It changes when you stand up and apply what hit you deeply. Awareness without action is juice. Entertainment. You already know what you need to do, you just keep delaying it because delay feels easier than discipline. But easy paths never lead to meaningful destinations. The moment you accept that discomfort is part of growth, you stop running from it and start using it as fuel. You were not designed for a life of waiting, doubting, and settling. There is a fire inside you that refuses to die even after all the excuses, all the distractions, and all the times you told yourself it was too late. That fire is still there because your purpose is still alive. The question is not whether you have potential, the question is whether you are brave enough to honor it. Every day you wake up is another chance to choose effort over excuses, progress over comfort, and purpose over fear. No one else can make that choice for you. You will be tested. There will be moments when quitting feels logical, when rest turns into avoidance, when the old version of you tries to pull you back into familiar habits. That is not weakness, that is resistance. Growth always meets resistance. The difference between those who succeed and those who stay stuck is simple. One group keeps going despite resistance, the other obeys it. You do not need to feel strong to act strong. Strength is built by acting before you feel ready. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is movement in spite of it. Stop asking for signs. Your breath is the sign. Your heartbeat is the sign. The fact that you still feel dissatisfied is the sign that you were meant for more. Comfort has made you forget how powerful discipline feels. Discipline gives you self-respect. Discipline gives you control. Discipline gives you confidence that cannot be shaken by opinions or setbacks. Once you experience that, you will never want to go back to a life of excuses. You will understand that your standards shape your future more than why our wishes ever could. This is not about becoming perfect. This is about becoming consistent. Some days you will win. Some days you will struggle. But every day you must show up. Progress does not demand perfection, it demands persistence. Small actions done daily outperform massive intentions done occasionally. Build the habit of finishing what you start. Build the habit of showing up even when results are invisible. That is how ordinary people create extraordinary lives. Remember this, The world will treat you exactly how you treat your potential. If you respect it, develop it, and protect it, life will open doors you never imagined. If you waste it, life will keep teaching you the same painful lessons until you finally listen. This is your moment to stop wasting time, stop negotiating with your goals, and start building the life you secretly dream about. Not later, not someday, right now. Because one day the pain of discipline will become pride, and the pain of regret will no longer have a place in your life if you choose action today and commit fully to your growth journey starting now. If this message inspired you, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell notification so you don't miss our next powerful motivational video. Your support helps this channel grow and reach more people who need this message today.